Welcome back to Talk Gara, your daily English practice space.
Hi everyone, I'm Jaxon, and I'm here with my friend Jessica.
Each episode helps you learn English naturally by listening to real conversations.
That's right. Today, we will talk about animals and how they make our world more colorful and warm.
Animals come in many shapes and sizes.
Some animals are small and some are big.
Some animals are quiet and some are very loud.
Many of you might have pets at home.
Or maybe you love watching animals in the wild.
Even if you don't have animals around you, today's lesson will help you talk about them in English.
We will learn how to describe animals and our feelings about them.
So, whether it's a dog, cat, bird, or elephant, this conversation will help you.
If you enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and click the bell.
This way, you never miss a new episode.
All right, everyone, are you ready?
Let's get started.
Hey, Jaxon, how are you today?
I'm really good, Jessica. I love talking about animals.
Animals touch our hearts in many ways.
I feel relaxed when I think or talk about them.
Animals can help people feel less lonely.
They also make us feel connected to nature.
Some animals live with us in our homes.
Other animals live far away in forests, oceans, or deserts.
When I watch animals, I feel interest and respect.
When they live in ways very different from humans.
Talking about animals is simple and friendly.
It is also a good way to practice English.
When I was a child, I loved animals very much.
I still feel the same joy today.
I remember watching birds outside my window.
I felt peaceful and quiet inside.
Animals can make us smile or laugh.
Sometimes they can even make us feel sad if they are hurt.
Animals teach us kindness and care.
They depend on us, and we must be responsible.
Talking about animals makes me feel gentle emotions.
I like to share these feelings slowly and clearly.
Animals also gave me comfort when I was young.
I remember seeing dogs in the park and feeling happy.
Animals do not use words, but they show feelings through actions.
They also show feelings with sounds and eyes.
This makes me feel close to them in a simple way.
When we talk about animals, we can practice English.
At the same time, we think about kindness, care, and responsibility.
Yes, animals do many jobs that people often forget.
This makes me feel thoughtful and serious.
When I hear about animals disappearing, I feel worried.
I also feel sad because it shows humans must be careful.
Talking about animals helps beginners learn simple words.
It also opens our hearts.
I feel calm and hopeful when we share ideas about animals.
Many people have pets at home.
Pets bring strong emotions into daily life.
Dogs are loyal and playful.
They make me feel safe and happy.
Cats are quiet and soft.
They help me feel relaxed and calm.
When I see a pet waiting for its owner, I feel warmth.
Pets need food, love, and time.
Caring for pets teaches patience and responsibility.
Pets can change a home and make it feel alive.
When I come home and see a dog or cat, I feel welcomed.
Pets listen without judging, and that makes people feel understood.
Feeding, walking, and playing with pets becomes a daily routine.
This routine makes me feel organized and caring.
Pets help people practice kindness every day.
Dogs are often called human friends.
Dogs show happiness with their tails and eyes.
This always makes me smile.
When a dog runs freely, I feel joy and energy.
Dogs protect homes and make people feel safe.
Training a dog needs patience.
Sometimes it feels difficult.
But the love dogs give back is strong and honest.
This touches my emotions deeply.
Cats are different from dogs.
Cats are independent and quiet.
They choose when to show love.
When a cat sits near me, I feel trusted and calm.
Cats clean themselves and move softly.
Watching a cat sleep makes me feel peaceful.
These small moments help people slow down.
They help us enjoy simple feelings.
Some people like birds as pets.
Birds bring sound and color into a home.
When birds sing, I feel cheerful and awake.
Birds can learn sounds and simple words.
This is surprising and fun.
Taking care of birds needs attention.
Birds are delicate, so I feel careful and gentle.
Birds remind me of freedom and open skies.
Even if they live in a small cage, they create a quiet and peaceful feeling.
Watching fish swim makes me relaxed.
Fish tanks look beautiful with colors and light.
Fish do not make noise, so they are good for quiet homes.
Caring for fish teaches responsibility.
The water must be clean for fish to stay healthy.
These simple actions help beginners learn words.
At the same time, they help us feel calm emotions.
Pets can change a home and make it feel alive.
When I come home and see a dog or cat, I feel welcomed and less tired.
Pets listen to us without judging, and that makes people feel understood.
Feeding them, walking them, and playing with them becomes a daily routine.
This routine helps me feel organized and caring.
Pets also help people practice kindness every day in small but important ways.
Dogs are often called human friends.
I understand why people say that, because dogs show happiness with their tails and eyes.
When a dog runs freely, I feel joy and energy.
Dogs also protect homes and make people feel safe.
Training a dog needs patience, and sometimes it feels difficult.
But the love dogs give back feels strong and honest.
This love touches my emotions deeply.
Cats are different from dogs, and that difference makes them interesting.
Cats are independent and quiet.
They like to choose when to show love.
When a cat sits near me, I feel trusted and calm.
Cats clean themselves and move softly.
Watching a cat sleep can make me feel peaceful.
These small moments with animals help people slow down.
They help us enjoy simple feelings.
Some people prefer birds as pets.
Birds bring sound and color into a home.
When birds sing, I feel cheerful and awake.
Birds can learn sounds and simple words.
This is surprising and fun.
Taking care of birds needs attention because they are delicate.
I feel careful and gentle when I think about birds.
Birds remind me of freedom and open skies.
Even when they live inside a small cage.
Fish are also popular pets.
They create a quiet and peaceful feeling.
When I watch fish swim slowly, I feel relaxed and calm.
Fish tanks look beautiful with colors and light.
Fish do not make noise, so they are good for quiet homes.
Caring for fish teaches responsibility because water must be clean.
These simple actions help beginners learn words.
At the same time, they help us feel calm emotions.
Rabbits and hamsters are small pets that many children love.
They look soft and cute, and that makes me feel happy.
Small animals need gentle hands and careful care.
When I see a child holding a small pet carefully, I feel hope and warmth.
These animals teach kindness and patience.
They also help children learn that living beings need respect.
This is true even when animals are small and quiet.
Small pets are good for learning responsibility at a young age.
Cleaning cages and giving food helps build daily habits.
When people forget, animals can suffer.
This makes me feel serious and thoughtful.
Small animals depend fully on humans.
Care is not only about love, but also about action.
Learning this through pets is gentle but important for emotional growth.
Pets also help people feel less lonely, especially when they live alone.
When someone talks to a pet, I feel understanding and empathy.
Pets do not answer with words, but they listen, This makes people feel comforted.
During sad moments, pets stay close, and this feels supportive.
Animals can sense emotions, and this makes them special.
Yes, animals can feel emotions in their own way, and that surprises me.
When a pet stays near a sad person, it feels meaningful.
Pets help reduce stress and fear.
Doctors even say animals can help mental health.
When I hear this, I feel hopeful.
Animals are simple, but their effect on humans is strong.
This is why pets are loved all over the world.
However, having a pet is not always easy.
Pets can get sick, old, or tired.
Taking care of them needs money and time.
When people aren't ready, pets can suffer.
Thinking about this makes me feel serious and thoughtful.
Loving animals also means making responsible choices.
This is an important lesson that animals quietly teach us every day.
Responsibility is a key part of caring for animals.
When someone gives up a pet, I feel sad.
Animals trust humans, and breaking that trust hurts.
Learning this makes me more careful.
Pets give love freely, and they deserve safety and care.
Talking about this helps beginners learn not only words but also important life values.
Wild animals live far away from humans.
Thinking about wild animals makes me feel curious and amazed.
Lions, elephants, and giraffes live in open spaces.
They move freely, and that is very interesting to watch.
When I watch documentaries about wild animals, I feel excitement and wonder.
Wild animals follow nature's rules, not human rules.
They hunt, rest, and protect their families.
This reminds me that the world is big and full of life beyond our daily routines.
Wild animals show strength and beauty.
Seeing a tiger walking quietly or a bird flying high makes me feel respect. These animals do not need humans, but humans affect their lives.
When forests disappear, animals lose their homes, and I feel worried.
Learning about wild animals helps us understand nature better.
It also teaches us that humans must live carefully with the natural world.
Elephants are gentle and intelligent animals.
They make me feel emotional.
Elephants remember places and people, and they care for their families.
When I see elephants helping each other, I feel warmth and respect.
Elephants also feel sadness and joy.
Knowing this makes me feel connected to them.
Elephants remind me that emotions are not only human.
Many living beings share emotions.
Birds in the wild also inspire strong feelings in me.
When I see birds migrate long distances, I feel amazed and impressed.
They travel without maps and still find the right place.
This shows their strength and natural instinct.
Birds sing to communicate, and that sounds beautiful.
Watching birds helps me feel peaceful and connected to nature.
Marine animals live in the ocean.
Thinking about them makes me feel calm and curious.
Dolphins are playful and intelligent, and they seem friendly.
Whales are large and gentle, and they move slowly through deep water.
When I imagine the ocean, I feel quiet and small.
Sea animals remind me that there is a hidden world below the surface.
The ocean is full of mystery, and that makes me thoughtful.
Fish, turtles, and sharks all have important roles in ocean life.
When oceans become dirty, animals suffer, and I feel sad.
Plastic harms many sea creatures, and I feel responsible.
Protecting oceans is important for both animals and humans.
Talking about marine life helps learners understand simple words and big ideas.
Some wild animals live close to cities, and this makes me feel mixed emotions.
Foxes, birds, and deer sometimes appear near homes.
When I see this, I feel surprised and curious.
It shows that animals try to survive even when humans take space.
Humans must learn how to share space safely with animals.
Living close to wild animals needs care and respect.
When people feed wild animals, it can be dangerous.
I feel concerned when I see this.
Wild animals need to stay wild.
Understanding this helps protect both animals and humans.
Learning about these situations helps beginners learn simple rules and ideas about nature.
Zoos are places where people can see wild animals.
I have mixed emotions about zoos.
On one hand, I feel happy seeing animals up close.
On the other hand, I feel sad when animals look bored or tired.
Zoos can teach people, but they must be kind and clean.
Thinking about this makes me feel careful and thoughtful about animal welfare.
Good zoos protect animals and teach visitors.
Bad zoos cause suffering, and that makes me upset.
Education is important, but respect for animals is more important.
Animals should live with dignity.
Talking about zoos helps learners practice opinions and emotions using simple English words.
Nature reserves and parks protect wild animals, and this makes me feel hopeful.
These places give animals space and safety.
When I hear about protected areas, I feel relief and happiness.
People work hard to save animals, and that inspires me.
It shows that humans can learn from mistakes and choose kindness toward nature.
Hope is important when talking about animals.
Conservation work saves many species.
When people help animals, it shows care and growth.
Learning about this gives me positive feelings.
Animals cannot speak for themselves, so humans must help.
Sharing these ideas in simple English helps beginners learn language and feel responsible. In many places, wild animals face danger because humans change nature too fast.
When forests are cut down, animals lose their homes, and this makes me feel sad and worried.
Animals do not understand why their land disappears.
Thinking about this makes me feel responsible as a human.
Protecting nature is not only for animals, but also for future people.
This idea feels serious, but it also gives me hope that humans can learn and improve.
I feel the same concern when I think about animals losing their homes.
Climate change, pollution, and hunting all affect animal life.
When I hear about endangered animals, I feel sadness and fear.
Some animals might disappear forever, and that thought feels heavy.
Learning about these problems helps people understand the results of their actions.
Even small changes can help, and this gives me a small but strong feeling of hope.
Endangered animals need special protection, and thinking about them makes me feel gentle and careful.
Pandas, rhinos, and turtles are famous examples.
They are beautiful and unique.
When people work to save them, I feel inspired.
It shows that kindness still exists.
Protecting animals needs time and teamwork.
This makes me feel patient and hopeful because humans can choose to care and not destroy.
Protection programs are very important for animals in danger.
When I see pictures of baby animals being saved, I feel happiness and relief.
Scientists and volunteers work hard every day.
Their effort shows love and responsibility, and that makes me feel proud of humanity.
Learning about endangered animals helps beginners learn new words.
It also helps us understand why care and action are important in real life.
Some animals are afraid of humans because of past harm.
This makes me feel regret.
Animals remember fear through experience.
When people hurt animals, trust is broken.
Thinking about this makes me want to be more gentle.
Respecting animals means giving them space and safety.
This lesson feels emotional but very important.
Animals teach us that actions have long effects, even without words.
That idea makes me think deeply as well.
Trust is hard to rebuild once it is lost.
When humans approach animals calmly and respectfully, it can slowly change fear.
I feel hopeful when I see people protecting wildlife instead of hurting it.
Education helps reduce fear on both sides.
This balance between humans and animals feels fragile, but possible with care and patience.
National parks give animals a safer place to live.
This makes me feel comforted.
In these parks, animals can move freely and follow natural habits.
When I see pictures of wide lands and animals running, I feel peace.
These places remind humans of nature's beauty.
Visiting parks helps people learn respect.
It makes me feel calm and thankful that such spaces exist.
Rangers work hard to keep animals safe, and I respect that.
Parks also teach visitors how to behave around wildlife.
This education is very important.
Learning about parks helps beginners connect simple language with ideas of care, safety, and responsibility.
Sometimes wild animals are shown in movies.
This creates mixed feelings for me.
Movies can teach love for animals, but they can also show wrong ideas.
Some people think wild animals are safe like pets.
This can be dangerous, and I feel cautious.
Animals are not toys.
Respecting their nature is very important for safety and kindness.
Movies and media are powerful.
And I agree.
They shape opinions.
When animals are shown unrealistically, people may forget their true needs.
I feel concerned about that.
Education should always come with entertainment.
Teaching the truth helps protect animals and people.
Talking about this helps beginners learn opinions and feelings in a clear way.
Learning about wild animals makes me feel more connected to the planet.
Even animals I may never see feel important. They share the same earth.
This thought makes me feel humble.
Humans are not alone here.
Animals belong too.
Understanding this helps build respect.
It is a simple idea, but it carries strong emotion and meaning for everyday life.
I feel that connection, and it brings calm to my thoughts.
Animals remind us that life is shared.
When we learn to live carefully, everyone benefits.
This feeling gives me hope for the future.
Talking about wild animals helps beginners learn English while thinking about kindness, balance, and respect.
These ideas grow quietly, just like nature itself.
Farm animals are also part of human life.
Thinking about them makes me feel thoughtful.
Cows, chickens, and sheep give food and materials.
When I see them, I feel thankful.
They work quietly for humans.
It is important to treat them kindly and give them good lives.
Respecting farm animals shows respect for life itself.
And that idea feels very important to me.
Farm animals need care and respect, and this is a serious topic for me.
When animals are treated badly, it makes me feel sad.
Good farms give animals enough space, food, and care.
This makes food better and hearts lighter.
Learning where our food comes from helps people feel connected to nature.
Talking about farm animals also teaches responsibility and gratitude in simple, clear words.
Horses are farm animals, but they are also companions, and they make me feel strong emotions.
Horses are powerful and graceful.
When I see a horse run, I feel freedom and energy.
Horses help people work on farms and travel long distances.
They also connect deeply with humans, and this bond feels special.
Horses remind me of trust, strength, and beauty working together.
I feel the same way because horses show trust and cooperation.
Riding a horse needs respect and careful attention.
Horses can sense human emotions, and that makes the connection deep.
When people treat horses kindly, the bond grows stronger.
This relationship teaches patience and understanding.
Talking about horses helps learners imagine strong and gentle animals while learning words.
Animals also help humans in special ways, and that makes me feel admiration.
Guide dogs help people who cannot see.
Therapy animals help people feel calm and safe.
When I hear these stories, I feel touched and grateful.
Animals give help without asking for thanks.
This shows how humans and animals can help each other in beautiful ways.
Service animals are smart and caring.
Training them takes time and kindness.
When I see a guide dog working, I feel respect.
These animals can change lives.
They are focused and calm.
Talking about service animals helps beginners learn real-life uses of animals while feeling inspired.
Animals are also part of stories and culture, and this makes me feel nostalgic.
Fairy tales often have talking animals that teach lessons.
Children learn values like kindness and honesty through these animal characters.
When I think about these stories, I feel warm and connected to childhood.
Animals in stories help explain life in simple ways that stay in memory for a long time.
Stories with animals are powerful.
Animals in stories can show courage, kindness, or wisdom.
They help people understand right and wrong.
These stories cross cultures and languages.
Talking about animals in stories helps beginners learn vocabulary while enjoying imagination.
It makes learning feel friendly and emotional, not stressful.
Animals also appear in art and music, and this makes me feel creative.
Paintings of animals show beauty and movement.
Songs about animals can be playful or deep.
When artists use animals, they express feelings.
This shows how animals inspire humans.
Thinking about this makes me feel connected to creativity.
Art and animals connect emotions and imagination.
When I see animal art, I feel curiosity.
Animals can represent freedom, strength, or peace.
This helps people express feelings.
Learning about animals in art helps beginners talk about emotions using easy words.
Animals teach many lessons without speaking, and this makes me feel reflective.
They teach patience, care, and balance.
Watching animals live simply helps people slow down.
I feel calm when I think about this.
Animals remind us to respect life and nature.
This lesson is gentle but powerful, and it stays in the heart.
Jaxon, that's it for today's episode. We hope everyone enjoyed learning English while talking about animals.
Remember, animals bring joy, curiosity, and calm into our lives.
Notice how animals make your world more colorful.
You can use today's phrases to talk about pets, wildlife, or any animals you see every day.
Thank you for joining us on Talk Gara. Keep practicing English and exploring the animal world around you.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss a new episode.
See you next time, everyone. Stay curious and keep learning.